From St. Lucia to Grenada, from Barbados to Jamaica, from Antigua to St. Vincent to Trinidad to Cuba. We're about to go on an epic journey across the islands and you're all invited. So grab your bags, put your shades on, because I've got your boarding pass to tropical heaven. This is One Heart Live.
Floor.
One Heart TV.
You are watching One Heart.
One Heart TV.
Wagwan, Jamaica.
Inspired by the Caribbean, loved by the world. A brand new channel. One Heart TV.
One Heart TV has been a long time in the making. It's taken a whole team to develop this mammoth project, and one member in particular has been flying the flag to bring you a taste of what the Caribbean has to offer. Let's have a big welcome to my first ever guest in the hot seat, Mr. Patrick Campbell. Yay, we can clap. Come on, crew. Thank you.
Thank you. Number one.
One Heart.
One Heart.
We're finally here, Patrick.
Finally.
It's amazing. Listen, I remember you coming to me with this idea about a year ago. Tell me the journey. Where did this start? How did we get to this point?
Where did it start? Well, firstly, you look amazing, Leah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Like you say, it took a long time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It took a long time for you to get ready. It took a long time for us to get to this point
Exactly.
with One Heart.
Exactly.
I think, for me, it was a no-brainer. You've got an amazing place with amazing brand values, feel good, joy for life, energy, icons, Bob Marley,
Rihanna,
Nicki Minaj.
It goes on.
It just goes on. Yeah, there's just so many people. But nobody had really created a platform that represented the Caribbean in all its glory. And a really good friend of mine, a colleague of mine, Akin Salami, kind of said, look, why don't we create a Caribbean channel?
Good.
And that was where the idea for One Heart was born. You know, it was kind of that need. There was a need.
There is a need. There's a huge gap because obviously there is a lot for African culture. We know that, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's about time as well. But there was a little gap there. What about the Caribbeans? Who's repping us?
Well,
so it's brilliant that you've had this idea, but I kind of want to know, you know, I know you said you wanted to bridge the gap, but then how much work has gone into this point? Because we're going to show in a minute some clips of our launch last week at the Jamaican High Commission. But that's been a little journey in itself, and I just want to delve a bit more into that.
Well, everything starts with an idea. So the initial idea was, look, let's create a channel, and from there we needed to create a brand. So we came up with this name, One Heart, and you know, it feels a little bit like one love and that kind of unity of all the islands being together and people kind of getting together based around this great idea of what the Caribbean stands for. And we came up with this line, inspired by the Caribbean, loved by the world. And it's that thing that everybody loves, the Caribbean. And I think what it is that we give the world effort that's cool. The Caribbean's cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Which island are you repping, by the way?
I'm repping all the islands.
All the islands?
Barbados, Trinidad, St. Lucia. It just so happens that my parents were born in Jamaica.
Okay.
So, you know...
But you do love the islands?
Seriously, I love them all. I've worked in St. Lucia, I've worked in Antigua, I've worked in Montserrat, I've worked in Jamaica. I've kind of worked professionally across the islands, and I have to say, they are probably my favourite place in the world. I mean, what's not to love?
What is there not to love about the Caribbean? Talking of loving, give me your favourite island and tell me what it is on that island, because they're all so different. They're all so different. I'm from St. Lucia,
Right.
and that's very mountainous, and it's stunning, it's beautiful. Then you've got Grenada, the other half as well, Grenadian, and it's the Isle of Spice, you know, it's got a certain vibe to it. It does. You've been there. I mean, Angie's coming on in a bit to talk about Jamaica, and I know she's got a few moments from there. But is there a certain island or something that you like, that inspires you?
Well, the fact that my mother, I went back to where my mother grew up as a girl and where my grandfather grew up. There's a special affinity with Jamaica. There's a particular spot in the grill called Rick's. It's a really famous place where people dive off the cliff.
Oh, right, yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, so Rick's is amazing. We've got a place called Savannah Le Mar. You say it? Sav Le Mar.
Sav Le Mar.
Yeah, all right.
Sav Le Mar.
Yeah, man. So that's one of my favourite places. I did some work in Montserrat, and that was the most incredible thing of seeing a volcano.
Well, that's what I was going to say,
That was awesome.
So did you go there before or after? You went there after, and how is that island now? Has it, you know, because obviously we're representing all the islands, and some have gone through terrible disasters.
Yeah.
Haiti has, Montserrat has, but they're rebuilding. So, you know, I know it's not as advanced as some of the other islands, but how is it now?
Well, you know what? I think that the people have an incredible spirit. There's a place called Plymouth where the ash came down on the city and it's almost as if it was frozen in time.
Gosh.
It's just the most eerie thing in the world, where you go there and you see the chairs and the TVs and the cots, and it was like people literally ran out and left. That was amazing. So what they want to do is they want to turn it into a tourist attraction.
I can imagine. Well, there's loads of ways that we can obviously represent the Caribbean. I do want to talk to you about the launch. So we had the big launch last week.
Yes, we did. Yes,
we did.
Yes,
so
we did.
Go on, tell me a bit more, because I was there. Tell everyone else.
For me, let me tell you what people have said.
Yes.
People have said that they were excited to be there, and for them, they were proud to know that there was something that was aimed at a really broad-based audience, but was very authentic. So the High Commissioner was in brilliant form. She was in sparkling form.
She was amazing.
She was amazing.
Amazing lady.
Angie spoke. We had brilliant performances from Ilamu and another gospel choir that we did
incognito at Ilamu Mass Band. But I tell you what, why don't we have a look at the launch for ourselves?
Let's see.
Let's go.
The 1HEART launch has been amazing.
It's very important to have a channel like 1HEART just to showcase all that we do.
I think that this has been an excellent event. I'm very glad that we were able to host it here at the High Commission.
I'm absolutely blown away by the 1HEART TV event. Finally, we've got something for the Caribbean people.
1HEART's going to start off as a strand on OTV before it develops into a fully fledged TV channel. So we are proud to be a part of this. We are proud to stand alongside our brothers and sisters from the Caribbean.
We're not all from the same island. We're not all from Jamaica or the Caribbean. This is all about finding something that we can believe in and help build together.
I have worked with Patrick ever since I got to the UK 3 years ago. He's a wonderful young man, and I think that he has a great idea about 1HEART TV, and I really hope that it's going to take off and do well.
It's amazing, you know, it's about time something like this happened. I personally always been saying that we don't see enough Caribbean stuff on TV.
I feel as though we haven't been represented since the shows like Desmond's, whereas this is, you know, reality. This is real, you know, real artists, real writers, real directors.
We need to have more content about us.
Should we show off our islands a bit more, right? We really should. We've got so much to offer, don't we? That isn't seen by the world until now.
I'm so happy to be here at the launch today. It's a long time coming, and it's brilliant to be able to be in a room with so many Caribbeans or people who love the Caribbean.
1HEART, my goodness, there's so much. Inspired by the Caribbean, loved by the world.
Love Jamaica.
My mother, who just came in from Jamaica yesterday. Mum, put your hands up and say hi. That's my mum.
Hello, Mummy. What made me want to get involved is, first of all, the executive producer and creator of 1HEART, Patrick Campbell. I've worked with him many years ago. Being St. Lucian and Grenadian descent, it makes sense. So not only am I the host, I'm also the co-producer of 1HEART Live, which I'm very happy about.
Everywhere in the world, people know about the Caribbean, but they don't get to see it. They don't get to see what we do.
This is a channel that we need as a community. Being from Jamaica myself, it's really, really inspirational.
A TV station like this can put it out there and show the world what we have and make them want to come to what we got.
It was great to have it at the Jamaica High Commission, and it's a really positive event which is inspiring positivity to promote the Caribbean to the world.
Well, I think any celebration is an important thing. It's going to just draw together like a magnet all the positive things, all the great things.
We need to know our roots, and you know, younger people need to connect with that. And now we've got this station and this show, they will see so much more.
The 1HEART launch here has been an amazing experience. I mean, for anyone who's out there, all you're going to do is you're going to look back at this day and you're going to think, wow, that was the day that little beginning started into something great.
It's been a really great time. It's been very busy for us because our catering division has been supplying the finger food. Just really excited to be here and looking forward to seeing the new channel.
Jam's involvement with 1HEART is that we're kind of sponsored like a partnership with 1HEART because you guys celebrate the same things that we do.
Been a wonderful experience today because we did the whole bar, and got amazing results because it's all finished.
The more we tell people about it in hashtag 1HEART, I'm telling you, it would be the new craze. We've got so much to offer and so much to show the world.
It's important to have a channel like this that will help the younger generation to learn more about our culture and therefore be grounded in what it is to be a Caribbean person.
Bam! Bam! It looked wicked. It was wicked. I was there.
You were there. I was wicked.
I was there. I was wicked. You were wicked.
Thank you.
We were wicked. Listen, it was brilliant. What do you think of 1HEART TV? What do you think of our launch? We want to hear what you've got to say. That's what it's all about. We're doing this for you, for the people. You can email us, connect@onehearttv.com. We've also got a telephone number. I'll get that up for you as well. Tweet us at 1HEARTTV. You could also send us a picture if you want on Instagram at 1HEART_TV as well. I think it's time for a break. I've got your emails coming up next and all of this.
She's royal, and that's how I felt when I met Tarrus Riley.
You don't have to cry no more, 'cause you think I'm leaving. I'm sorry. You don't have to cry no more. All the pain you're feeling, I'm sorry.
Rio Ferdinand is a former English professional football player, son of a St. Lucian father and an Irish mother. Rio began his football career playing for various youth teams, finally settling at West Ham United, where he progressed through the youth ranks and made his professional Premier League debut in 1996.
Rio, cool as you like, under pressure. You never see him making rash challenges. I think the fact that he's so calm, he reads the situation.
Throughout his 19-year career, he played for teams such as West Ham and Man United. He announced his retirement from professional football in 2015.